Yeah, well, unfortunately, we go back 3.5 weeks ago, and unfortunately, Erin's work, couldn't provide her with any more shifts. So that was the first knock. Sadly, a week and a half ago, received the information that I'd go into a consultation period with work, and then very soon move into a redundancy with my role. So, the global pandemic from us as a family is taken us by hold.
First and foremost, for me, we just trust in God, and that's just what it's about. We get up and we try and do the things that keep us positive, whether it's exercise or eating healthy or playing as a family or just doing things that just make us happy. It helps us stay positive.
Being myself, and being a new Christian, I've often had it put to me that my ceiling is very high. And Erin comes from a strong faith-led family. So we get a direct pull on, me having a high ceiling, and I've trusted since I've turned to be a Christian in the last 2.5 years that I have complete and utter trust in God's plan for me, and my family. And then we have the added bonus of having the absolute support from Erin's family, their prayers, their wishes. So we get that double benefit of, having strong family support and a strong belief in our faith.
I don't know what tomorrow is going to hold, next week, next month, but the trust is just there. There's just no doubt about it. What I'm learning though is trusting those little God whispers that you get, those Holy Spirit moments. It was 1 week after I lost my job, and I had this overwhelming feeling to go back into my workplace to provide the 8 out of 50 staff that are still there lunch, and I got such a buzz out of that, and it wasn't for thanks, it wasn't for recognition, it was purely to be obedient to the God whisper that I received. And since that day, they are doing a staff lunch every week, and someone new is providing a lunch, and it's bringing them a positive spin on the current situation that we're all in. So for me personally, it's trying to learn to listen to those moments and to act on them and be obedient to Him. So even though we're in a bit of a struggle, we can still be positive and a light for others that are also in it as well and struggling.
We just take it day by day, and as Erin said, we try and be a light for other people to shine from. We continue to pray. We wouldn't be where we are today without the prayers of our family, but our individual and our togetherness prayers. And He delivered us to this job that I've just left. And we believe that He will deliver us somewhere else that will take our family into our next season. It's a unique situation. It's not normal unemployment, as I've had conversations with many people. So the opportunity is vast, and that's the way we've both wanted to look at it. It could be stacking shelves. It could be
Uber driving.
We're not proud people.
Nothing's beneath us if we do need to do something that we have to do it. It's not. And
we'll be led. Erin's had a calling on her heart even in the last week around some things, so she's acting on that, and we're praying on that together. We continually talk to each other as a husband and wife, and it's I like to throw it back and give praise to not only God but the people that God's put us around. And there was a really wise man from this church instilled in me that 1 is none and 2 is 1, and if he gets to see this, that hopefully he takes some gratification that someone was listening, because we are definitely stronger together. So we ratify that we continue to trust in Jesus, and that together we make strong decisions. we've straight away, when that night after the decision we found out about my employment, Erin and I could just tell that it was just going to be an easy conversation. I said to Erin that no matter what, we still commit to the tithing that we have and the level that we've committed to already. That to me was, for a better word, a non-negotiable, and Erin didn't even blink an eyelid. She was right beside me on that. That we wouldn't be where we are today without the Lord, and if we go into our shells now, we undo all the work that He's done ahead of us, and that's what we keep looking to. So I would implore people to trust, to pray, to get into their Bible or Bible app, to speak to others. It's very important to speak to others. It's important in this time of COVID to realise that you're not alone. It's one thing to remind people that they have Jesus and He is in their life, but we're all in this together. So if it's, contacting someone through the church, a Joe Thompson, a Bonnie, a Jono, Nick, there's so many resources that this church has on offer for people to contact, but also, the congregation, have a phone call or a text message. Don't be scared to admit you're scared or frightened, but to reach out to someone and convey that, because there will be someone out there that will firstly listen, and secondly, offer some words of encouragement, or as Erin's done recently, baked a meal, or done something kind for someone, like she mentioned about her colleagues at work. We've seen it since people in the last week and a half that have found out we haven't been very big in the past on communicating what goes on in our life. We've never wanted to be, for a better word, a burden on people, but we understand that people are concerned for us, and I just, by the grace of God, have there's amazing people within this church and the congregation that have lent out their ear or put together a meal box for us with just pure kindness, and the love that Erin and I receive, we will want to reciprocate for others if they need it.